Good morning, wet shavers, coffee lovers, and podcast listeners everywhere. It's Mark with GeorgeTune.com. It's time for another second cup. So grab a cup of coffee, kick back, relax, put in those earbuds, adjust that speaker volume, and let's talk some wet shaving and a few other things in podcast form. What is Second Cup? Second Cup is a podcast that will give you some additional information that didn't make the Monday Morning Mailbag deadline. This might be something that is time sensitive. For instance, a sale that could be ending before the next Monday Morning Mailbag airs, or a piece of late-breaking information that viewers have passed along that is equally time sensitive, or something else regarding the wet shaving world that needs to be broadcast in a timely fashion. And we'll also have some time to chit-chat and discuss some other things like coffee, movies, streaming shows, books, that sort of thing. So thanks for tuning in to Second Cup. And I hope you subscribe to the podcast, where you can also find episodes of the Monday Morning Mailbag in podcast form. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me. We'll get the show underway in just a moment. Thanks for joining me. Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the June 30th, 2025 episode of Second Cup. June wrapping up, July starting tomorrow. How about that? We're in the midst of summer, and we've gotten off to a really warm start in Northeast Ohio. It's been hot, and I've been doing a lot of cold water shaves, and I got to tell you, it's been great. I mean, I'll take this weather every single time. It wasn't that long ago. I'm talking February, March, January of this year, where we were slugging through winter and ice and cold weather. And so I'm not complaining about the warmth and the heat and the sunshine at all. Air conditioning or not, I'm enjoying summer, and I hope you are too. And let me just be clear, I don't mind winter in Northeast Ohio at all. I like winter. I think the trick is to be prepared for it. Make sure you have plans to clear your driveway with a snowblower or a snowplow service, something like that. Make sure you have good tires on your car and that your car is roadworthy, and you've checked it out for the winter season, and just check the forecast and add some additional commute time if you're going to be going through some snowy weather in the morning as you're heading off to work. That's all you have to do, really, and just take it easy on the road. That's all. Don't be in a rush. Don't be in a hurry. Just kind of, put on the radio and just relax a little bit. Enjoy the drive. I may have mentioned this before. I remember I had this used car I bought for $2,600. It was an amazing car. It was an Oldsmobile Delta 88, completely loaded out, and only had 90,000 miles on it at the time. And I bought it for $2,600 from my mechanic at the time. And he had put a little bit of work into it, and it was just a great car. It was immaculate. And I remember one morning driving to work, and it was a really cold, snowy day, and I was going down a rural road. And it was early in the morning. The sun was up and that sort of thing. So I had had good clear vision and everything like that. No headlights or anything like that. But I was looking at the scenery around me and all the coldness in the air and that sort of thing. And I thought, wow, how lucky am I to be driving in this car with a great heater. I've got a radio. I'm listening to news and information and music, and I'm nice and warm and comfortable, and I'm just having this smooth ride in. And I was thinking about early settlers hundreds of years ago having to cross this same area in the cold and the snow. What the heck did they do? How did they get through all this? So I wasn't going to complain at all. Sure, the roads were a little bit snow covered and it was cold outside, but wow, I was just happy to be in a great car with a lot of warmth and comfort to get me to work. And I just always reflect on that. I remember telling that to my good friend Buddy Host, and we were just exchanging ideas of how lucky we are to have been born in this period of time. Yeah, I'm very, very grateful for that. And I'm enjoying a cup of coffee this morning, and I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. I've got Trader Joe's Keurig cups. Boy, this is a good one. Found one in the pantry. I'm using my National Cartoonist Society coffee mug. Hang on, let me get another sip. That is a really, really good cup of coffee. If you want a good, basic, good tasting cup of coffee, check out Trader Joe's coffee and check out their Keurig cups. Really, really terrific. I like it a lot. And where I'm at right now, I'm looking out in the yard and I see a lot of bluebirds. I mean, there are bluebirds all over. And I just happened to go up to AI and ask it, I asked the following question: what does it mean to see bluebirds in your yard? And it came back with this answer: seeing bluebirds in your yard is often considered a beautiful and meaningful experience, both symbolically and spiritually. Across cultures and traditions, these vibrant little birds carry a reputation for bringing good news, joy, and transformation. Here's what their visit might signify. Symbol of joy and hope. Bluebirds are widely seen as messengers of happiness and optimism. Their bright plumage and cheerful song have long made them emblems of renewal, peace, and emotional clarity. Love and loyalty. Because bluebirds often mate for life, they're also associated with faithfulness and enduring love. Spotting one might be interpreted as a gentle nudge to appreciate or strengthen your closest relationships. Spiritual awakening or guidance. In many Native American traditions, bluebirds are seen as spiritual guides or omens of transformation. Their appearance might suggest that you're entering a new phase of personal growth or healing. A reminder to stay positive. Some interpretations suggest that bluebirds appear when you need encouragement to stay hopeful during challenging times. Their presence can be a reminder to focus on the beauty and possibility around you. Wow, that's absolutely fantastic. Here's what they wrap up by saying, if you've been seeing them frequently, it might be worth reflecting on what's shifting in your life, emotionally, spiritually, or even creatively. They're a little like sky-colored postcards from the universe. That is really, really neat. And again, I've been seeing them all over, and I hope you're seeing bluebirds today in your yards and around you. And yeah, let's hope for some good, positive, healing news this morning. So thanks so much for tuning in this morning. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me. It's a great day to talk about wet shaving. So let's pay a few bills and we'll get the show underway in just a moment. Well, this morning on the Monday Morning Mailbag, if you happen to catch it, we talked about Fran's Space Cream, the Advent calendar, counting down to National Ice Cream Day. We gave you a quick reminder of it, and right now we're going to do a little bit of a deeper dive. The link is available. Get one while you can, because this is a limited release, and once they're gone, they're gone. And here's what they have to say about Fran's Space Cream on the Phoenix Shaving website. Fran's Space Cream Kinda Advent Calendar, a Phoenix Shaving original, limited. Seriously, stop thinking of shaking the box already. The first ever Christmas in July countdown to National Ice Cream Day. Extremely limited edition. Time-sensitive portal access only. Cue that classic rendition of Pop Goes the Weasel escaping the speaker. Drop your marshmallow stick. Stop tracking cryptids. Stop learning how to pan for uranium. The truck has landed. Every summer, without fail, Fran's Space Cream truck rolls into Camp Phoenix sometime after noon, even if Camp Phoenix itself is never in the same place twice. Sometimes it's parked beside the misty shores of Lake Little Nessie, sometimes deep in the Wendigo wilderness, and sometimes right smack in the middle of a Class 4 time anomaly. This has happened twice. But no matter where the camp lands, when the distant tinny jingle echoes through the trees, everyone runs. Why? Because Fran's Space Cream isn't just dessert. It's legend and lore, a summer tradition that transcends time. In 1984, President Reagan aligned the stars when he declared July National Ice Cream Month, anchoring National Ice Cream Day on the third Sunday. But here at Camp Phoenix, where linear time is merely a suggestion, we go bigger, weirder, and way more throwback fragrant. Introducing Fran's Space Cream Advent Calendar. 6 days, 6 legendary flavors, 6 sample-sized time portals to simpler times. Behind each mysterious door lies a shave soap and aftershave combo inspired by the cosmic delights of the ice cream truck menu of your dreams. Think push pops, fudgesicles, possibly interdimensional sorbet. This is Christmas in July, campers, and your countdown begins July 15th. How to use this highly advanced shave technology. July 15th equals day 1. Open the first door on the top row, left to right. 1 door, 1 cent. Each day, peel back a new portal until the grand finale on July 20th, National Ice Cream Day. It's a scent-based ice cream odyssey. Trust the process. Okay, and they go on to say, don't tamper with this. Don't get ahead of yourself. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy each day as you're counting down to National Ice Cream Day. We're going to be doing this on the channel each day starting on July 15th, opening up one of those doors and having a shave with the shave soap and aftershave splash behind each door. We're going to be talking about it a little bit. I haven't opened them up yet, so I don't know what's behind the doors. I don't know if the setup is similar to the advent calendars from Christmas that we've featured on the channel, but I'm really looking forward to doing this one because it's in the same spirit, but it celebrates ice cream, and who doesn't love ice cream? Right there in the midst of summer, cold water shaves, ice cream, shave soaps and aftershaves, celebrating ice cream. Oh my gosh, that's genius. It's absolutely fantastic. And once again, my thanks to Doug, Fran, Huxley, and everyone at Phoenix Shaving for very kindly sending along the Fran's Space Cream Advent Calendar to the channel, allowing me to share with all the viewers out there. I hope you get one, and I hope you join me for the countdown to National Ice Cream Day using Fran's Space Cream Summertime Christmas in July Advent Calendar, counting down to National Ice Cream Day. Wow, this is genius. I am so looking forward to doing this, and I hope you get an Advent Calendar to join me as we do those 6 shaves counting down the National Ice Cream Day. This is marvelous. What a great, great idea. And you know what? I learned something. I didn't know that July was National Ice Cream Month, and I did not know that the third Sunday in July was National Ice Cream Day. And this year it falls on July 20th. How about that? So from July 15th to July 20th, we're going to be counting it down, and I hope you get one of these Fran's Space Creams Advent Calendars to join me for each of those shaves. Wow. Again, Fran's Space Cream Advent Calendar, Christmas in July kind of concept, celebrating National Ice Cream Month, counting down to National Ice Cream Day. My thanks to Doug, Fran, Huxley, and everyone at Phoenix Shaving. Folks, we'll have the link below. Oh, one more thing. Again, Fran's Space Cream Advent Calendar is a limited edition. Once it's gone, it's gone. If it's anything like the previous Christmas Advent calendars, they went very, very quickly. So make sure you get up there and get yours as soon as possible. As they write on the product page, extremely limited run. Don't snooze on this. They're gonna go fast. Now, in this morning's Monday Morning Mailbag, we featured summertime shave soaps. Shave soaps and scents that are just perfect for the summertime, especially cold water shaves. And we also talked about some offerings from Sterling Soap Company, especially the glacial versions of some of their shave soaps. Now, we talked about margaritas in the Arctic in their glacial version, and I'm looking on their product page right now, and margaritas in the Arctic is available, but not in the glacial version. It's still great to have in your shave den. especially for a cold water shave, especially for the summertime. And if you want, you can get yourself a Phoenix Shaving Chill Mill and grind in some of those menthol crystals into your Margaritas in the Arctic shave soap lather while you're building the lather, and get that extra menthol kick. And you can kind of control how much you want, so that's always a good option to have. But the glacial version of Margaritas in the Arctic, at the time I'm recording this video, is not available. But let me give you what shave soaps are available from Sterling Soap Company in their glacial line. Here they are right here. Glacial Cedar, Glacial Wintergreen, Glacial Mango Sunrise, that one sounds marvelous, Glacial Electric Sheep, Glacial Lemon Chill, we talked about that one. We have that one in the Shave Den. It's marvelous. Glacial Iceberg Island, and Frozen Tundra, also in a glacial version. So that's what Sterling Soap Company has available on their website in their glacial line of shave soaps. I would encourage you to go up every once in a while and see if they've added any others, like a Margaritas in the Arctic. They might be doing that. I haven't gotten any word as to what else is going to be added, but as summer goes on, you never know. They might add the glacial version of Margaritas in the Arctic or something else. So we will link to this particular page where you can check out all the shave soaps in Sterling Soap Company's glacial line of shave soaps. And yeah, give them a go. I like Lemon Chill. And if Margaritas in the Arctic comes out in a glacial version, a big thank you again to Al Spencer for sending that one along to the channel. Grab that one too. That is marvelous, especially on a hot summer day and you're doing a cold water shave. So some great shave soaps from Sterling Soap Company during these wonderfully hot summer days. Dive in, do a cold water shave. As we like to say, cool off and shave on. Now, this just came across my desk in an email from The Art of Shaving. $50 off heated razors plus free gifts ends soon. Yeah, revolutionize your shave. $99 for a heated razor. Experience soothing heat and ultimate precision at over $50 off the regular price. Yeah, this is a sale that's going on right now, and this is the heated razor by Gillette Labs. Originally $150, marked down to $100. I don't know where they get the 99 in the headline, maybe to kind of grab your attention. I'm not entirely sure, but it looks like this sale is going on right now. I don't see an ending date to it, so you might want to get up there to The Art of Shaving and check it out firsthand. Hopefully by the time this airs, it'll still be available. But regularly priced at $150, marked down to $100, the heated razor by Gillette Labs. I pass this on to those who like to use a cartridge every once in a while, or possibly for travel. This heated razor also has an optional travel kit, which also doubles as a recharger, I think. Let me take a look at that. Yeah, heated razor charging travel case. That's $50. So you could get the razor for $100 and kick in the extra $50, and actually it's like getting a free charging travel case. So if you're someone who travels with a cartridge razor and you want a heated razor shaving experience, check this one out from The Art of Shaving, the heated razor by Gillette Labs. We'll have a link below. Looks like a pretty good deal. I don't know when this deal is going to expire. I'm going to link it below just in case it's still available by airtime. Once again, The Art of Shaving, $50 off the heated razor by Gillette Labs. The regular price is $150, marked down to $100. And if you travel, check out the heated razor charging travel case for $50. We'll have those links below. Now, before I get out of here, I am going to recommend a book to you. It's summer reading season, And this is a marvelous book that you can pick up at any time and read a few pages and really enjoy the contents of it. It's called Letter from America, 1946 to 2004, by Alastair Cook. Alastair Cook was a BBC journalist who was in America reporting on the day-to-day events happening in America back to the British citizenry in England and throughout the United Kingdom. And his Letter from America became very, very popular on BBC Radio and beyond. And these essays are collected in this book. And it's just wonderful, wonderful writing. Now, it is available on Amazon. You can get it for about $6 on Kindle, for about a little over $15 in hardcover. I have a hardcover copy right here. I believe I bought this at a library book sale for about $1, and it was published in 2004 at the time of Alastair Cook's death. And on the back cover, here's what Herbert A. Kenny of the Boston Globe writes. As a foreigner, he sees America with fresh vision. As an Englishman, he commands the language. As a journalist, particularly a foreign correspondent for English papers, he has seen more of the country than all but a handful of Americans, and he has stood close not merely to the seats of the mighty, but at thousands of those nodal points where significant things were either happening or had happened. Yeah, that really is a really great synopsis of this book. And these are all his essays, his Letter from America essays from 1946 to 2004, a collection of them. It has a 74% 5-star rating on Amazon. And here's what the synopsis in their customers say section has to say about this book. Customers praise the book's writing quality, with one noting it's a collection of essays from a master observer and speaker. Customers find the book fascinating, providing incisive insights into modern American history. Yeah, that's a really good synopsis of it. And I really do enjoy just leafing through this book. You don't have to read it from cover to cover. You could just open it up and go into any one of his essays and just read his observations about America at the time he filed that particular Letter from America. Of note is this one that he filed on August 4th, 1970, entitled The Letter from Long Island. This is on page 191, and it is a marvelous, marvelous story. So if you do get this book, make sure to read the August 4th, 1970 entry, The Letter from Long Island. I am not going to spoil the story for you. It is a fascinating story. It is so very well written. And I also happen to hear at one time or another the original radio broadcast of this particular Letter from America essay in Alastair Cook's own voice. That's how he did it. He would write these essays and then do a radio broadcast segment on the BBC, Letter from America, and he would talk about the doings going on in America. And this particular essay was really, really very, very good. A terrific, terrific story. Again, The Letter from Long Island from August 4th, 1970s, Letter from America, contained in the book, Letter from America, 1946 to 2004 by Alastair Cook. Again, it was published at the time of his passing. And yeah, a terrific read that you can dive in anywhere. The beginning, the end, the middle, and just really enjoy several pages of some really, really well-written essays and some great observations about America. So we'll have a link to the Amazon page where you can check it out. Or if you're at a library book sale, see if they have one of these in their used book sale, because what a prize this was for picking up for about $1. Yeah, it was really terrific. It's one of my favorite books because I just love Alastair Cook's voice. And whenever I read the book, I can hear his voice, and he is such an outstanding writer. It's such a pleasure to read good writing. Once again, Letter from America, 1946 to 2004, by Alastair Cook. We'll have the link below. And that wraps up another Second Cup. Thanks so much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. I sure hope you enjoyed today's show. If you did, please share, please subscribe, and pass it along to a fellow wet shaver or friend. My thanks to everyone who commented and contributed to today's show. And I mean this sincerely. Without you, this microphone would be silent. If Second Cup or the Monday Morning Mailbag aren't showing up in your regular podcast feed, please drop me a line at mondaymailbag@gmail.com and we'll try to get it all sorted out. So again, thank you all very much. I look forward to getting together with you again on these podcast airwaves. Until then, enjoy the day, enjoy your shave, and enjoy that Second Cup.